All right, guys, I got another YNW Melly video update for you. So in Broward County, Florida, where Melly was arrested and everything, there are 5 separate death penalty cases going on this summer. So it makes getting a jury very hard because they have to prioritize as many people as possible for other cases. In Melly's case, it says jury selection was scheduled to start in April, but now it's put off until July 6th. So over the next month or two is when jury selection is supposed to start. Holy shit. That is such an annoying delay. Also, remember how some of the main evidence that they have against Melly was the phone records of his location, his phone pinging, and text messages, all that bullshit that you get from T-Mobile or whatever. Some shit went down in April involving the phone. The Melly's defense team put in a motion to suppress evidence obtained from the T-Mobile warrant. So over the next minute or two, I'm going to explain why they did this. Detective Moretti stated in his T-Mobile search warrant affidavit that the defendant placed a call to his mother just after the shooting requesting that she come and pick him up. The detective received this information directly from Melly's mom at the hospital, who identified herself as Melly's mom and provided his phone number. Melly's mom was with Ashley Phillips, who is the aunt of one of the victims in Melly's case. The detective does not remember the exact time he spoke to Melly's mom at the hospital, right guys? So this detective and Melly's mom were talking at the hospital after the shooting. And at this time, apparently, Melly's mom could not reach Melly. He wasn't answering his phone or anything while all this shit was going on. This detective took notes on a notepad in preparation to get a search warrant from T-Mobile. Guess what? This detective did not keep his notes. He threw the notes away. Yes. This detective threw his fucking notes away. He authored a police report based on his notes and the contents of various search warrant affidavits, but this report was written several months after the shooting. After the T-Mobile search warrant was issued, the detective obtained records that corroborated Melly's mom's statement that there was a phone call between Melly's mom and Melly right after the shooting. The detective testifies that he did not include any false statements in the T-Mobile search warrant, nor did he deliberately omit any information from the affidavit. Basically, Melly's defense is trying to get rid of the T-Mobile records and warrant and be like, fuck no, you can't use that. They somehow found out this detective threw his notes away. I don't know how they found that out. And now they're being like, fuck no, you're not going to use that because from what he actually wrote down, it's from his fucking memory. Which kind of makes sense. It's like, yo, he made all this from his memory? Like, it's not even really from his notes that day? That's kind of weird. So what the court said is that the detective testified credibly at the evidentiary hearings. Court further finds that he did not include any deliberate falsehood or statement made in reckless disregard of the truth in the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit. Moretti's inadvertent omission of Miss King's statement regarding defendant's phone call from his phone police report written several months after the shooting is not sufficient proof of a deliberate falsehood or statement made in reckless disregard of the truth. Why do they use all these big fucking words? Like, holy shit. That was such a long statement with like 5 big words. Basically what the court is saying is that this is not enough proof that this detective purposely wrote anything false in the affidavit for T-Mobile. This is a ploy to try to get rid of the T-Mobile search warrant shit and to try to get rid of all the phone records and the phone location. And it was a good try on Melly's defense's part. I mean, finding out that he threw away his notes, holy shit, Melly's team is digging hard for fucking anything. Holy shit, imagine if they got this evidence dismissed based on the detective throwing away his notes. Imagine how crazy that would have been. That's like something literally out of a movie or TV show. The court is not persuaded that the destruction of Detective Moretti's notes is evidence that he lied in the T-Mobile search warrant affidavit. Wow. So yeah, the court said, fuck no, we're still going to keep this phone evidence. Based on the above, it is ordered and judged the defendant's motion to suppress evidence obtained from T-Mobile warrant is hereby denied on April 20th. Holy shit. Yeah, this was a really good attempt from Melly's lawyers and shit, but, you know, they got pretty fucking close to getting rid of this shit, but wasn't enough. Just because he got rid of his notes, apparently the court was like, that doesn't really matter, dude. Melly's lawyers were trying to finesse some shit right there, boys. All right, boys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, podcast channel, gaming channel. Fucking love you guys. Peace out.